Indianapolis. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Now the number 8 rusher in the NFL last season, it's Elijah Mitchell.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake, Mon.
Throw right side complete to Carter.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So a good grab there. And here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Mon. Man open, here is Jones. Chicago. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, now a running play here with Smith.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bond going to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
They run over center with Mitchell.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, here's Mon.
Touchdown, Chicago! Marvin Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Bears are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he's got some space here. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Here's Mon. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Flush to it, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is taken at the 18. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of the...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Devontae Adams, 72 yards. And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he returns this to the 22. On play action, Lawrence
rolling to his right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
On 2nd down, Peterson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They run again on 1st down, Peterson.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. 3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run again with Peterson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Rolling to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Roquan Smith.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Oh, this will be incomplete.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Mon finding Hockenson here on the out route.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
And they go play action here. Mon.
And Gordon's got it. And he's got room.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Josh Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bears are an extra point away from going up by 30.
Santos with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something.
Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by a Caleb Evans.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Mon looks to throw.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Vikings. Jamal Agnew, 79 yards. And the Vikings are able to at least get one score back. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Chicago. 78 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now off of play action. Steps away to his left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kellen Mond in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mond. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. Finding room at midfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. On play action, they'll throw. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run with Mitchell. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. On 1st down, here's Mon. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Touchdown Bears. Marvin Jones. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now here is another interception. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Mond.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. He's got room at the 30. Touchdown! A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
he's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Slot man moves right. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence under pressure. They got him again. Roquan Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Flushed out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. A give here to Mitchell. Taken down at the 47-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Mitchell here. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimal.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. And an encroachment penalty here will cost them 5 yards.
And it makes it so simple, doesn't it? An easy free 5 yards for the offense given to them by the defense.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On third down, here's Mitchell. And he'll only get this to about the